So this video is going to go through question 6 of sample paper D. So first of all, part A, shown below is a 3D model of a solar powered compactor bin. In the space provided, draw a well proportioned freehand sketch of the elevation of the bin in the direction of arrow A. So drawing a sketch looking at this side here. So as I always said, when you're doing these kind of questions here, use the box provided, like fill it up. Don't draw a small sketch in the corner here or up here. Use the space you have and fill it right in. So for this sketch here, I'm going to draw the outline of the base here, so the front half of it. So that's that rectangle there, and then when I look in, I can see a smaller rectangle located near the top. And you can see I'm trying to keep my lines parallel with the edge of the box. Everything I'm doing is light at the start, and then I have a slot at the top here. I have a semicircle at each end. And then for the top, there's a bit that comes up here where it curves. And it has a second line going down there. As you can see, there's two lines at each side. When that's drawn, then I can then go over heavy what I've actually sketched out. And that's our sketch drawn in there for part A, looking in the direction of arrow A there. The next part then, part B. The elevation of the opening to the bin is shown below. Draw a new opening similar to the given opening with the length of AB increased to AB1, so it's enlarged. So the length of AB was initially that, and it's now going from there to there. So the first thing I have, at point B, I have a vertical line, so now I can take my vertical line from B1. Everything's going to pass through A, so from A, I'm going to take my center point and extend it through to give me my new height here for the center of the semicircle here. Because the height of the semicircle is the exact same at A, I can extend this line up here, take it across, and now I have the center of the second semicircle. When I draw the new radius from here to here, it'll give me the top of that slot, and I can then draw that line going across there. So there's my new radius. I take that there, and I increase the radius at this end as well. That's now enlarged the slot going from AB to AB1. So all it took was taking that one line through A, through the center, and the rest was easy enough to draw then as a result. The next part then, part C, the logo from the side of the bin is shown below. Redraw the logo in the given rectangle. Part of it has been done for you. Colour or shade the completed logo. So this question is all about using the information you have up here to complete it down below. So first thing I can see is, just by looking at the bottom half, where this line and this line cross over. You can see it there and there. That gives me the height of that line there, which happens to pass through the base there as well. And same on the top, you can see that line running through there. After that then, I can see that, let's see, I have that line there going through. This line connects between this point and this point, which is here and here. It's the exact same on the opposite side. So there and there. And that goes heavy up to where the crossovers are there and there. And then this point connects up to there, and this point connects down to there. This point and this point here are these 2 points here and here, and where this point is joins back down to meet it. So there and there, and then I can take them heavy across, and for the bottom points they are going to be parallel to each other. So you can see there and there, they're both parallel. So I do the exact same thing below. I can take that distance down there, and then I can line this one up in my T-square and take that line parallel down there. And that completes the outline. Oh, forgot one more thing. Just this line going heavy down there, and then does it go heavy anywhere else? No. So that's that question done there. Just have to colour shade it in. So I'm just going to pause the video, put a bit of colour on it, and then go on to part D. So there we go, that's coloured in now to get the last 2 or 3 marks. So I'm just going to pause the video again there and stick down part D to complete question 6. So part D, the axonometric axis required for the isometric projection of the bin body are shown. The elevation, end view and 3D graphic are also shown. Complete the axonometric projection of the bin body. So this is what we were just doing in class there yesterday. So for axonometric projection, we're projecting across all of our points from the left, all the points from the right, to end up drawing our bin here in 3D in the middle. So using our 30-degree set square. The first thing I'm going to do is, like we were talking about yesterday, break it down to parts. I'm going to focus on that rectangular front first. So I already have the base taken across here. I have the front bottom taken across here. All I need now is to get the top points. So there's the front there. Take that across, and I can take them across here and here as well. And that vertical line, you can see, meets exactly where those 2 points cross over each other. I do the exact same now for the back here, so this side. Take across that side there. I can draw on heavy that part there. So there's no line going across there as we have the curved surface. Next part I'm going to focus on is the little rectangle on the front of it, or sorry, little square, so that part there. So I'm going to take across that base there and that baseline there, and to find out where they stop I need to apply that square onto the front edge here. So if I take my height, what I'll do is just extend it across first, so I have it on a line I can measure from. If I take that height there, which is the height of the base, I can mark it off the front there, and then extend it up to the top there. I can mark it off there, and just using a bit of colour, that blue line there represents this outline of the square on the front of the bin there. Then I can go back to taking that line across there, and where they meet gives me the bottom there. They go straight up, and I can take this height across here to give me the top line. And just to prove, if I took that corner across there, it meets there. Take that corner across there, meets there as well. So for colour, just to show you, I took that line across there, I took that line across there, and where they meet gives you the point in the middle. For the curve, I'm going to first of all take these 3 points here. I just call them, say, 1, 2, and 3. And for the front, that would be points 1 and 3 there, 2 at the very top, and then 1 and 3 here, and 2 in the top. So 1 across there at the front gives me 1 there, 3 taken across there, 3 taken across there gives me that point. And for point 2 on the front curve, I take that across, and where it meets it gives me point 2 here. And then, as I was talking to you about in class, I'm going to take a random point here. I'm going to call it 4, and just using the slide and set squares, I'm creating my own point for point 4, because there's too much of a distance between 1 and 2 there to get an accurate representation of that curve. So just like in class, I picked a random point there. I'm going to take the height of it and apply it to this view here to give me 0.4 there as well. And then I can continue on the same way. Take 0.4 across there, take 0.4 across there to give me that 0.4 there. And now I can draw that curve there. And what I can do is add one more point here, 0.5. Take the height of it, which happens to be the exact same as 4, so I can say that's 4 and 5. Take 5 across there. And now I have enough points to complete that curve. And whatever I've done in the front, I'm going to repeat in the back. So I have all my points taken across here. All it's a matter of doing is taking them across on the other side. So I already have 1 and 3. There's 3. There's 1. 2 crosses over there. And then I need to take the height of 4 and 5 across to the back there, so that I can take them in here then as well. So there's 0.4 and there's 0.5. I can draw my curve in like that there. Take my line across the back and draw the curve on the back there. My last line here. That completes the question then.